Thanks for joining me for this tutorial. For this project, I chose a super bulky polyester yarn in the following colors, and I also used a 5.5 millimeter hook. We will first start working on the base of the bag, working in rounds, so start with a chain of 12. Working into the back loops, half double crochet into the third back loop from the hook, and for each remaining back loop, add one half double crochet. Into the last back loop of the chain, we will add one half double crochet, one double crochet, one half double crochet, one double crochet, and one half double crochet. Now we have worked around to the other side of the beginning chains. Into each stitch across, add one half double crochet. When you get to the last stitch, add one half double crochet, one double crochet, one half double crochet, one double crochet, and then slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet. And that completes the first round of the base of the bag. One thing I want to point out is that because of where we added the double crochets, the ends of the rounds give us nice right angles to form a rectangle. So here's one corner, and here's another. And here's the corners on the other side. You don't have to do this, but I am adding stitch markers to the corners to help visualize where we will be adding more stitches in the rounds. So in the corner going down the long side, I will add a pink stitch marker, and for the short side, a blue one. And that will be mirrored for the other corner. So a blue stitch marker on the short side of the corner and a pink one for the long side. To start the next round, chain one, and into the same stitch add one half double crochet. Add 1 half double crochet into each stitch going down until we get to the first corner. Remove the pink stitch marker, and into that same stitch we will be adding 2 half double crochets followed by 1 double crochet. Remove the blue stitch marker and add 2 half double crochets. The same thing here. Remove the blue stitch marker, and in that same space add 2 half double crochets. Remove the pink stitch marker, and this one will be mirrored, so add 1 double crochet followed by 2 half double crochets. Continue down the row, adding 1 half double crochet into each stitch. I stopped and added stitch markers to the corners on the other side, and just repeat the same pattern, removing the pink stitch marker, 2 half double crochets followed by 1 double crochet, in each space where there's a blue stitch marker, add 2 half double crochets, and here add 1 double crochet followed by 2 half double crochets. Finish the round by slip stitching into the top of the first half double crochet. And that completes the second round. Take a moment to locate the corners. I am adding once again a pink stitch marker into the stitch going along the long side and a blue stitch marker going along the short side. Begin the next round the same as before. Chain 1 and into the same stitch add 1 half double crochet. Half double crochet one time into each stitch going down the row. Remove the pink stitch marker. Into that space, 2 half double crochets followed by 1 double crochet. And into the space with the blue stitch marker, 2 half double crochets. For the next 3 stitches, add 1 half double crochet into each. Remove the blue stitch marker, half double crochet 2 times, and into the next stitch, 1 double crochet followed by 2 half double crochets. Basically, for this pattern, wherever there isn't a stitch marker, so any stitch that is not in a corner will have 1 half double crochet. When you get to a pink stitch marker, you will half double crochet 2 times, followed by a double crochet. And then on the other pink stitch marker will be the opposite. So 1 double crochet followed by 2 half double crochets. And then anytime you hit a blue stitch marker, you will add 2 half double crochets. Slip stitch into the top of the first half double crochet, and that completes the 3rd round. For each round, take a moment to locate the corners and add stitch markers if it helps you. Complete 8 rounds total to finish the base of the bag. Next, we will be working the sides of the bag, and it's pretty simple. All you do is chain 1, and into that same stitch add 1 half double crochet, and then half double crochet into each stitch all the way around. When you make it all the way around, slip stitch into the first half double crochet. And repeat for a total of 18 rounds. Because we are not adding extra stitches, the sides of the bag will start forming upwards. Here I've completed the sides of the bag. I switched to a different color yarn after 6 rows. Using the same exact pattern as the base, I created an insert for the bag to give the bottom more stability. The handles are also the same exact pattern as the base, except instead of starting with a chain of 12, I started with a chain of 90 and completing 2 rounds using the stitch markers in the corners to help. And here are all the components of the bag. To attach the handles, I used a tapestry needle with a piece of the same yarn. I have stitch markers in the corners to help keep track of where the base of the bag is. Start by threading the yarn through the 4th or 5th hole from the corner where the stitch marker is. Pull the yarn back and forth through the top stitches of the handle. This is where I wish I had a third hand to help, but once you get going, it gets easier. Continue attaching the handles. When completed, weave in all ends and remove any remaining stitch markers. This pattern is very forgiving, so if you miss a stitch here or add an extra stitch there, it's okay. Thanks for watching, and I hope you make one for yourself.